Are you ready to do this, Bobby? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Let's
sure we're
dive
live.
in.
We're doing
All
it. It's
right,
happening.
sweet. Well, welcome everybody to another exciting, thrilling episode of the Week in Geek. I am your ever-loving, blue-eyed host, Blake Morse. I don't have blue eyes; I'm brown-eyed, but nobody would have caught that reference otherwise. So, with me today is not Rachel, as you can see.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
Bobby Venomous at Bob Venom. Hashtag not Rachel. You
Hashtag.
should tweet this out. Hashtag
I
not
like
Rachel.
that. I like that a lot. Yeah, Rachel cannot be here. She's at a horror convention this week. Horror
You
convention.
good save. You know you set yourself up for something there, but good.
Yeah.
Blake, you're a good guy.
That's right. I keep it classy, San Diego. I just watched Anchorman 2. I'm in a very nerdy mood today.
Anchorman 2?
No, I haven't. That was announced like a little while
Oh,
ago.
that's what I thought you just said. You just watched Anchorman
no.
2. Like, did you just get that exclusively?
I
Shouldn't you be on NDA on that? Did you just? They sent you Anchorman 2.
I just watched Anchorman as well.
Mm.
Also, TOO.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you now.
All right, but we do have video game stuff to talk about today, if you can believe that. Are you ready for this, Bobby? We got a lot of stuff to go through. Obviously, we're going to be talking about the whole LucasArts thing a little bit later on. But in the meantime, we have some fluff pieces that I want to go over. We've also got previews of the new XBLA PSN Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Oh, yeah. Defiance. I've been playing a bunch of Defiance, so we're going to nerd out about that. We got a little sneak peek of my Injustice interview from GDC that's going to be going up on YouTube later today. And I don't know, maybe if we have time to find some pictures of cats and put them up for you, we'll put up some pictures of cats. So first up, we have, let's talk Bioshock Infinite, Bobby. Have you had a chance to play this yet?
You know what? I had my first time. I was busy with GDC stuff, busy with moving out of my old place, and then doing some video editing for our GDC stuff. So I actually had a chance to play it for maybe a few hours last night. I'll tell you what, it's really fantastic. Nobody ruined it for me. I know I'm not into it. People have already beaten it already. I like it. I think it's fantastic. I did fall asleep during it because I was pretty damn tired and I started playing it like 4 in the morning. But it was really cool. It started off fantastic. 2K, you know, I already have a feeling they're doing a phenomenal job with it. I only played 2 hours of it, but it was fantastic.
Nice.
What I played so far was fantastic.
You
know, it's all religiously... In America in 1910, it has statues of our founding fathers. It's already heading in a direction that I think it's going to be awesome. So I'm weighing it. I think this may be a good game.
Right.
That's what I'm weighing it as.
Nice. Well, if you think that's good, wait until you see the board game.
Oh, Lord.
That's right. If you thought Bioshock Infinite, the video game, was fun, wait until you play Bioshock Infinite, the board game, from the makers of other board games. I don't think it's not Milton Bradley. It's plaidhatgames.com. And oh wait, no, Plaid Hat Games is doing the pre-orders. I don't know if they made it, but at any rate, here's the spiel on the Bioshock board game. 1912, the magnificent floating city of Columbia, intended to be a shining symbol of American exceptionalism, has disavowed by the very nation that created it. Part World's Fair and part battleship, Columbia has erupted into civil war as two sides vie for control of the most important city on Earth. Yeah, it just goes through kind of the Bioshock spiel a little bit here. The board game is based on the exciting Bioshock Infinite video game. It's set during the same series of events as the game. Players take on the role of the founders and the Vox Populi factions, desperately seeking to seize control of Columbia. Players will command mobs of combatants and set them against their opponents, striving to lay claim to the city's bitterly contested districts. Challenging objectives offer tempting advantages as each side uses their might, influence, and resources to claim victory. So, let's see. It's going to feature the skyline. So you're going to be able to like ride the rails still. Will your troops ride the rails to cut off enemy forces, or will they zip blindly into a trap? Booker and Elizabeth are going to show up. Of course they're going to show up. Hopefully as like play pieces, like, you know, instead of a thimble and a dog.
Okay.
Although a thimble and a dog would be great if they were
Especially given the it's actually in the context of the game, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, get like a little steampunk dog, a dog with a monocle.
Yeah, that would be great. Like you're a steampunk dog with a monocle and a gun that pops out of your shirt cuffs.
Actually,
And
I want to play that game where you're a steampunk dog with a monocle that would, you know, and like, shah! The dog can shoot stuff. That should be Bioshock Wolf.
Yeah, and then your companion could be a telepathic sloth that like floats everywhere.
You got me. You got me. Game of the Year edition.
All right, I think we Bioshock Infinite 2. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying about this board game thing? What is it priced at? Like $60, right?
Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but if you pre-order it at Flat Hat Games, you can get $25 off the pre-order bonus.
Oh, well, then that's not bad.
And you also get a free alternate promo card if you order from them. So that might be the place to order it from. I don't know. I have yet to have time to sit down and actually play Bioshock Infinite. I haven't even had time to pick up a freaking copy yet. That is how busy.
I mean,
this is.
I don't know. The game is cool. It looks good, and I told you I've had like 2 hours to spend on it. And the 2 free hours that I had, I put it into Bioshock Infinite. I'm like, this game is fun. I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome, just like everybody says it is. I mean, Jim Sterling from Destructoid gave the game a 10 out of 10. But that goes to say, I barely have time to play the game. When will I have time to play the board game?
Exactly. So I don't know when you're supposed to play the board game at, but in the meantime, you know, you can go and pre-order it, and hopefully by the time it comes.
And who has real friends anymore? That they get together and play games in one setting like that. Everyone does everything on Xbox Live, PlayStation Network. You know, hell, they play Magic cards online now too. It's just really hard to see the type of audience that would play Bioshock. We can get them all in a room and play this game more than once. Yeah. More than once. I think maybe a first-time kind of thing, like, oh, hey, let's have Bioshock night, you know,
it's
blah, 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 blah. But,
I
mean, I'm not saying, I'm sure it's probably an awesome game, but it's like, when are you going to get, like, 4 people to play this more than once?
I see I get your point. But would you play it if somebody had it? What about strip Bioshock Infinite? If there is a stripped version of it, if you can turn it into a strip game, then you have incentive.
Yeah, if it was a bunch of cosplay chicks, you know, yeah, maybe. But this is some alternate reality fans. If it was like Power Girl, Huntress, and Zatanna, yes, I would play Bioshock Infinite.
Are you saying
the board game?
Are you saying you wouldn't play strip Bioshock Infinite with me, Bobby?
I mean, if you were like, if you propositioned it right. You know, if you know you came at it like a gentleman, maybe I would consider it.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe you're just breaking